Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to the channel for episode Seattle franchise, in which we're going to be in the off-season mode. So just a quick recap of what happened in the previous episode. We played the regular season out. I honestly thought we were going to be a playoff team. The team that we had was stacked with Ovechkin, Taylor Hall, Landeskog, Tarasenko, some other good players. And I really thought we were going to be a playoff team. We actually missed the playoffs by 10 points. We came in I think in 12th place in the division in the West Coast. Ovechkin did lead the way for us with 84 points. We were also 2 games over 500. Kind of fell short there, and I was kind of disappointed the fact that we were not able to go into the next round, the playoffs. But I kind of blamed that a little bit on our goaltender. We had Ben Bishop. We got rid of him during the season at the trade deadline, honestly. And we got another goalie, so hopefully this time around we can do something better. But I just want to also say thank you to all the subscribers who have been subscribing and leaving comments and liking the content. That really means something to me, and I appreciate it. And it does help out YouTube's algorithm to throw my content out there and help grow the channel. So if you're new here, I would ask you guys to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, that notification bell, to keep you guys notified and puts my content out there, and again, it helps grow the channel. It keeps you guys informed of when I'm putting out some videos, and that way we can go forward. And I know what you guys like, and again, I'm always open to comments. I respond to everybody as soon as I can. So without further ado, in today's episode, this is what we're gonna do. We're going to go into the off-season mode, the re-sign phase, the NHL draft, and maybe throw some trades and, free agents, see if we can bolster our team, maybe, upgrade some points of weakness, some goaltending issues, maybe defense, maybe add another scorer. But we're going to go through all that and see what we come up with. So we're going to jump right in a few minutes. And again, I don't know if this video is going to be too long, and if it is, I do apologize in advance. I'm going to try to keep it brief and short. Sometimes I may get lost with what's going on and not realize the time, so I just want to give a quick heads up. But we're going to do our best to try to keep this video relatively short. All right, so let's dive right in. All right, so let's dive into the calendar here and, simulate up until the next phase here in the off season, which is the draft interviews, I believe. Oh, here's the lotteries. Doesn't seem like anybody moved around. Vancouver gets number 1, Arizona 2, Columbus 3, Florida 4, Detroit 5, Chicago 6. We have the 11th pick. Washington 10th, San Jose 9th, Calgary 8th, and Nashville 7, and Montreal 15, Pittsburgh 14, the Rangers 13, Los Angeles 12. So those are the top 15 teams. No one moved up or moved down. So everybody seems to have stayed relatively, in their draft pick. So if you were the worst team, you got best pick. And if you were just on the bubble of the playoffs, you end up with a 15th spot. All right, so let's see. Let's dive right in here. We're going to advance. And again, this is one of my favorite parts now, actually, from the game, is the when you go into the draft interviews. I did in the first video or second video. I forgot which one it was. But it was pretty cool, and we got some retired players. Chara, Zajac, Philip Little, Dubinsky, Molson, Andy Green, Boychuk, Korpakowski. Let's see if any of my players retired. None of my skaters retired. I doubt my goalies retired. They're all young. So that's pretty good. We pretty much keep the team intact right here. Got some coaches who retired along the way. Now, this is something pretty cool and pretty new to me, too, just to see that these guys have been retiring or moving on with their lives, and there's going to be a position to be filled. It doesn't seem like any of my players, or my team, my coaches, actually, for that matter, retired. The Dano Chara is now a scout. Philip, Andy Green, Brian Little, and Pierre-Edouard Bellemare are also scouts for their teams. That should be interesting. All right, so this is like I was in the interviews. I think it's pretty cool. You get to understand how a player is, and gives that little feeling, a little a little something. I mean, I know EA is making strides with their NHL series. It's not all up there, honestly, just like the Maddens or the NBA 2Ks. They actually have a great storyline. So I get what they're doing. They're trying to make this a little bit better. So we're going to interview this guy right here real quick. Nathan Gouchier. We're going to ask him about his play style, just to figure out where this guy fits. I want a breakdown of his play on the ice. Let's see what he tells me. Strong forward likes to drive to the net, wearing down other teams' defensemen. That's good. I want someone who can do that. You need players like that. Let's see what else. What can we do? We did that. Tell me about your personality. Are you a guy that I can keep on my team, or are you a guy that's going to be a cancer? Emotion at times, but uses emotion to drive my abilities. I mean, I can use somebody like that. I can see that happening. You got that chip on your shoulder. You want to go out there and prove somebody else wrong. The naysayers, things like that. So that's good. Let's see, between your strengths and your weaknesses. What is your strength, Nathan? He says it's his vision. He sees stuff on the ice others miss. I'm usually where I need to be. We need those guys in the right place at the right time to get those little bounces, those little, the garbage goals if need be, whatever. Break a play, whatever the case may be. So he's currently ranked number 12. So he's pretty much in our ballpark, and he has a gem next to it. So unless he gets picked up, I might be grabbing him as my first round pick. Obviously, the top dog is going to go first, and we have no chance at him. All right, let's see who else. We got Clinton Kang. What are we going to tell me about? Tell me your weakness. I want to know about your weakness on the ice. I'm more of a get-to-the-net type of player than a deacon to other team. Okay. I mean, so you'd rather go to the net instead of trying to go around the players. I can see that as being a weakness. We got to change that if we decide to grab sometime down the road. His style of play. Or his readiness. He needs a year of development. It seems like everybody needs a year of development in this game. It's not like these guys can come right out and play. So that's something that's different. I haven't seen anybody say, yeah, I'm ready to go the first year. Let me see his personality. He doesn't get bent out of shape. I'm very loyal. I think I have well-rounded personality. That's good. Loyalty is good. I just don't like the fact that EA didn't put any generated face. You just got a figure there with nothing on it. So that kind of throws it's kind of sucks. I wish they would put a generated player or something to make it look a little better. So Shane Wright looks like he's going to be the first overall pick for Vancouver. I got one more interview to do. I don't know who the heck I'm going to interview next. I got no chance at Shane Wright, so I'm not even going to bother with him. A couple of gems in this draft and quite a few busts. Alright, we're going to interview Olin Zellweger. Sorry if I said the name wrong. The biggest weakness on the ice is more of a get into the net type of player than a deacon through the players. That's what the other guy said. The other guy was a goalie. I mean, he's not going to be deacon through players. Greatest strength is a shot. You can nail a shot better than most, and I can put in front of my own end if I want to. Like big shots. You want people to score. What kind of person are you, dude? Let me see your personality. Tell me about your personality. Outspoken. That's a good thing as it is to be constructive. I can take that. Or, I mean, it's good, but sometimes when you're outspoken, you kind of, I don't know. Maybe it's just, I don't know if I'm going to grab this guy. I mean, I like, outspoken people on the team too. I want other feedback. So this is good. All right, so we got the Pro Scout. We're going through all that. Not even hit OK. Just advance. Let's start the draft. All right, boys, let's go to the draft. Let's pick up some key players to bolster our team to, make that push for the playoffs this year. And again, this is strictly just the offseason. There will be no regular season. That's episode 5 that we're going to go into. All right, so here we go. We have the pick coming up of number 11. And I'm most likely going to grab that Gaucher guy, because of the gem, and we did speak to him. He's also got an X Factor, according to this. And the Jay Cote, he's an AHL player, so I'm not going to take him. So we took Gaucher, center. All right, let's sim to our next pick, the 43rd. Got some decisions to make in here. See what we can, who we want to pick up, and try to bolster our depth and our AHL team for the time being. You got all these other guys out here, all elites. Jake Furlong, Samalainen, Jake Furlong. We're going to go with Furlong, offensive defenseman. We also have another pick coming up here. We're actually loaded with draft picks from the trades during the regular season. So we might try to trade some of these for other assets, or or move down and get more picks along the way. So we, as you can see, we have 2 seconds, like 3/3, 4/4. So we're gonna trade the Rangers pick, and there's only 2 options for it: Arizona giving their 3rd, or the Islanders giving up them and Scott Mayfield. Let me see what I can do. I don't know, I forgot those things there are so annoying when they pop up. See if I can get another extra pick from them. And they accepted. Alright, I got 3 for 1. See what else we can do here. Let's find another trade possibly, or got a couple players that I don't think I'm going to want to keep around here for too long. Let's see if I can get anything for Sorensen. He didn't really do much for me last year. He's already 30 years old. A couple of trades for him were found. Get rid of him, ship him out. Not a big cap hit, but still. I have no use for him in my lineup. Just going through all these. Only Caps only give us 1 pick for him. Alright, Buffalo's getting him. I'm giving him to Buffalo. They're pretty much all the same round, 7th round picks for him. So I have no use for him. With some of these rookies that I have from last year, he had no spot on this team. So we got to get rid of these guys. We don't need them. Let's see what else we have here. We got a couple of goalies here. We picked up Mrazek last year. I know he's a free agent. He's probably going to want some big increase, so we're going to try to trade him and get something for him. They're only giving us a 7th round pick. Great. Fantastic. Edmonton, Dallas, or Toronto? I'm going to ship him to Toronto. I think he's playing in Toronto this year, so do them a favor. Let's see what else, if there's any. And some of these guys have almost no trade value whatsoever. All right, Zach Austin Reese. I didn't really like him being on my team. He brought nothing to the team, honestly. I think he held down the squad. I mean, he was a fourth liner. Sometimes he was scratched. But even then, I think I could have done something better with other players there. So we got 19 teams that are interested in him. And he's actually putting a fourth rounder in there, so it's not too bad. I'm going to send him to Montreal. I didn't even go through the rest. Seems like everything's going to be 4th and 7th. So keep everybody on the East Coast. Keep them away from us in the West. Don't want them coming back and hurting us. So we're going to keep everybody to the East. All right. I'm going to try to... Ooh, Couture. Man, I'm not giving you Eklund. I'm sorry. So we're going to try to bring another player on board. 4th to 6th. And I got to give something else. But let me see what of these picks I can just throw out there to them. Maybe they'll take it. 4th, 6th, and a 2nd. Hopefully these guys take it. I might have to add a little bit more. I don't want to add more, but if I have to, I have to. Alright, here we go. 4th, 6th, 2nd, and a 3rd. They rejected the trade. What the heck do I got to give? The value's about the same there. Two-thirds, a 2nd, a 4th, and a 6th, and they still rejected it. Alright, let's see what we can throw out there at them. Throw my first round at them. A 4th, a 6th, and a 1st for Couture. And they still rejected it. Wow. I think Couture would be a great addition to this team. So 1st, a 2nd, and a 4th for Couture. Does he get it done? 1st and a 2nd. Try to take something from them too. Their 4th round pick. And they accept. Alright, here we go. 1st and a 2nd for Couture and a 4th. So we got another top line center. I know he's a little older and he's got a heavy salary. Oh, look, Mrazek's been traded again. He went to Columbus from Toronto. Huh. Wow. I just saw that on the feed down there in the message center. That's pretty funny. So we picked up Couture. So we got a couple more picks coming up here for us. Should we package this pick and get it out of our and get something else? So 23 picks or 23 trades available. A couple of forwards here and there, 3rds and 4th, 3rds and 5th so far. Columbus has given us Ian Cole, CC. Some more picks. Alex Edler, no thank you. A lot of people want this pick, but, you know, I don't think it's bad, but it seems like they want to give us next year's, not even this year's picks. Decisions. Do we take it? I'll give it to Colorado. I'm hoping that they don't do that well next season. But they're a pretty stacked team. I mean, I did take Landeskog from them. But we'll see what happens. So we're back on the clock. And who are we going to take? Primo's a grinder. No. Let's see if there's any other gems still left. We got 3 busts. Furcus, Falk, and Grossman. Let's take a look at the goalies. Maybe there's something here. Nothing right now. So these are all just regular goalies out here and players. Alright, let's see what else we can pick up from this. I don't even know what round this is. I think it's the third round still. We have so many picks. It's not even funny. This might take a long draft. Alright, so now we have... I'm trying to stay away from the grinders and the enforcers. We have a few of those already in the team that we don't need anymore. There's a lot of elite potentials here. Just gotta make sure we develop them right to get these guys to where they need to be. Told not he's got an X factor. Alright, we're gonna go with McCallum, another center. What are we gonna trade now? Alright, Boston's third. Buffaloes. And Dallas. Just throwing out a couple of stock picks there. I mean, draft picks there. Wow, stock picks. It's getting late. Now we're going to the Kings, see what they have. Leah Sanderson, 23 years old. He's a 77 now. He's elite. $965 million. Then he's a project. He didn't really do too well in New York Rangers. He got traded over to the Kings. I'm going to see if I can get this guy. Hopefully I don't have to give up too much for him. And the Kings will be able to give me him, and I can turn this guy around into something positive in my team. And maybe either trade him down the road for more assets or even a prospect. So we're going to try to get the third and the fourth for Leah Sanderson with all my picks, and they rejected it. And except I probably overpaid a little bit there, but whatever. I have a whole bunch of picks, so I'm not really too concerned. But I could have probably got rid of one other of my draft picks, and I could have probably still got him. Lesson learned. But we pick up another center. Hopefully this guy does good in the AHL and bring him up, maybe in a year or two, and see if he can produce at the NHL level. All right, we're back on the clock to try to pick somebody else. Let's see what we got here. Debating if I should go goalie or not. I do need a goalie, and there's this guy here who still has an X factor, Tolnai. Another center from Ottawa, 67. I'm going to take him anyway. A little bit of a reach with the pick that we're at, but I'm just hoping to do something good. And again, I'm going to try to find more trades with these picks. Because again, I still have 2 6 and 2 7s in this year's draft. Let's see if we can package these two together and get something good. Looks like it's all 5th rounders from next year so far. Connor Murphy from the Islanders. He's elite. 385. Let's take a look at that. Who is this guy? He's got 1 year left. He's 29, 70 games, 7 goals, 14 assists, 39 penalty minutes, +2. Played almost 20 minutes in a top 4 role. Pretty good, nothing to report on his personality. He's got back at you in a nice pack. Shot blocker. So we need people to block shots out there. New York wants to give me a 7th. I'm going to take him. Bolsters my blue line a little bit out there. Maybe push another guy down the depth chart that didn't do too well. So we're just trying to get better defensemen also out there. So we got a pretty good. It looks like William Eklund is now up on the big league. Unless I saw that wrong. All right, here we go. Make another pick. Maximus Warner has an X Fact AHL top 2. Let's see what else is here. Any other elites? Potentially, Jansevetsky, Kostison, I can't even say. I'm not gonna try Gilshane, Mikola, Koltsov. So we got 3 elites, 2 offensive forwards, and a 2-way defender. Decisions. I'm going to take Maximus Walker instead. Anyways, AHL top 2. They need some bodies down there too. And it doesn't hurt to pick up a young kid. Maybe this kid develops into something good and he comes up. Maybe plays top 6 in a couple of years. Hopefully by then we'll be winning some cups. And throwing parades down Seattle and everybody's excited. All right, here's another pick we got to go through. Igor Kostishin. I'm going to grab him now instead. 2-way defender. I think that's everybody for us. That was the 7th round. Yep, 7th round pick. We're done with the draft. We traded some picks, picked up a couple players, picked up Couture, drafted 6 player Gusher, Furlong, McCallum, Tolnai, Warner, and Kostitsin. So I think we did pretty good here in the draft. Hopefully some of these guys make it to the bigs at some point. But I'm really excited about bringing Couture on, a true number 1 center as well, to put him next to Ovi and Tarasenko or Hall or whoever I decide to put. So now we're going to do some re-signings of our players, try to keep the core intact. I know we had some cash left from last year, salary cap. So we got currently about $12 million in cap space. Let's see all of our players. So we need to, Kakinen needs to be signed, and we only have 3 goalies under contract. So let's get this guy signed right now. He wants 1 year. I'll give you 2. 3 years. 2 years is fine. At 185. All right, let's jump over to the skaters. So next year we got a couple of big names. Free agents, Tarasenko and Ovechkin. So the guy we picked up from the Islanders, now he's a free agent. How much does he want? $345. A slight increase in salary. Not too bad. I can live with that. Try to bring him down a little bit. Hopefully he takes it for 2 years. We got Fleury and Niku. Also needing contracts. These are our RFAs. He's up to a 79 now. Try to get you under $2 million for 3 years. 1.9. Get back to me. Hayden Fleury. He's 25. He wants 2.3. Give you 4 years. Maybe I'll go less. I don't know. 2.1 for 4 years. It's a pretty good deal, I think. Hometown discount. Lemieux here. Shevchnikov. Shevchnikov did okay last year. I'm going to try to see what he can do. I mean, he's still cheap anyway. $850 for 2 years. It's not bad. Not really losing much. What does Lemieux want? 1.275 for 2 years. Again, he didn't really do much. He was in and out of the lineup. Grinder type player, brings some energy to the table. Negative 11, 10 minutes played. Oh, he actually played the whole game. 82 games. They played less. He's definitely very physical. That's one good thing. But I didn't think he did too much to help out the team. Leah Sanderson, we're going to try to sign this guy. He's only 23. So 3-year contract for him. Chances are he takes it. Gauthier. He's 24. Bring him up to 26 with a 2-year contract at 9.5. 150,000. Josh Teves. He's a 7th defender. He's 27 years old already. 6 goals. 3. Hey, he actually did pretty good. So I can't complain for a 7th defender. He did pretty good. He's also very cheap. Let's see what he says. And then we got now our rookies to sign here. We're pretty much going to give all these guys the 3 years and try to lowball them a little bit. Because, we gotta be cheap. We gotta keep these guys with low contracts for next year because we gotta pay some big boys. And eventually, when these guys come around, we gotta pay them too. So we're gonna sign all these rookies that I just picked up because you never know; these guys might turn into something, or they might be busts. Hopefully, it's they do better than I expect, and we're gonna kick some ass going along the way. All right, McCallum, Tolnai. He's already 20 years old. We got a couple 18, 19s and a 20-year-old. Warner. Okay. 6'4". Big guy. I missed him, didn't I? Yes, I did. Where the heck is Lemieux? There he is. I'm really debating if I should sign this guy or not, or should I let him go. 16 total points for last year. It's alright. I mean, his faceoffs are weak. Discipline's very weak. Coach satisfaction is very high with him. I'm surprised. 6'1", 213 pounds. He has unfavored coaches. 0. That's good. Alright, let's offer this guy a contract. Let's see what we can do. He wants 1.275. But I'm not going to give you that, dude. I'm going to try to lowball you here. Alright, lowballed him a little bit. Let's see if anybody who's going to sign their contracts. Fleury rejected $1 value. I gave you more years and a little less. He rejected. Not cool, Fleury. You and I are going to have a little meeting after this. Niku renewed. Murphy renewed. Shevchnikov. Lemieux did not renew. Leah Sanderson also did not accept. Gauthier did not accept. Everybody else seems to be accepting their contract that I just gave them. Alright, so we had about four guys who said, I don't want it. But we're gonna have to make this happen. We're gonna have to get these boys signed. Alright, let's go. Fleury, Lemieux, Anderson, and Gauthier. You guys all need contracts. So you only want a 3-year. Brings you to 28. Fine. I'll give you 2.15 instead of the 4 years over 2 mil. You guys complaining about 0.15. Leah Sanderson. 2 years, 9.5. Pretty much almost what I gave you last time. Gauthier. 1 year at 900. And Lemieux. I really don't know what to do with Lemieux. I mean, I kind of want him, but I kind of don't want him. It's like, do I take him? Do I not take him? Whatever. Let's just skip ahead. Not easy being a GM, jeez, to get these players all signed. But we're doing our best to bring this championship here. Fleury renewed. Leah's renewed. Gauthier accepted. Still got Lemieux sitting out there. I know he's a little bit like, maybe it was like his dad, Claude Lemieux. He was a good player. Claude was a tough player to play against from growing up, seeing him play too. So that guy was tough. I mean, that's the only reason why I kind of want to bring Lemieux back, because he has that tenacity too, like his dad. But whatever. I mean, if I re-sign him, I re-sign him. If not, it is what it is. All right, so we're just gonna advance. Oh, this guy decides to renew his contract. All right, Brendan, welcome back. So we lost, not renewed. We gotta hire a staff. Okay. Wow. I think I'm gonna go with Bellemare. He's got an A plus. Versus everybody else being a B across the board. It's not too expensive, so we have some money there. Give him 4 years. I'm not even going to change his contract, just offer it. He'll get back to me as soon as possible. Alright, and skip all this. And here we go. In free agency, let's see who we can pick up. We got some big names out here. Trocheck, Letang, Forsberg, Ekholm, Gaudreau, Kadri, Yandel, Perron, Zibanejad, McCann. Perron wants $8 million. Oh my God. Yandel, $8 million, 8-1 by Kadri. $10 million for Letang at age 35. Even Trocheck, 10.25, 275. This is insane. Like, what team is going to give this amount of money to these players? Some of these guys are on their tail end, and these guys are asking for a crazy amount of money. I like Polak, 27-year-old. Let's look at our goalies here. Fleury wants 10 mil. Rask 7, almost 8. Wow, Mrazek wants 4.7. Huge jump from what he was making. He was making 3 mil with me. Traded him to Toronto. Toronto traded him to Columbus. Now he's a free agent. Yeah. Got out of that one real good. Alright, let's see. I'm not paying 10 mil for Fleury. I need a goalie. Scott Wedgwood is not an 86. I am sorry. How is he better than Franco? Antti Ranta? To me, it doesn't make sense. How is he an 86? Dude is like an 80 at best, maybe 83. But whatever, this is what they decided to give him. Even Pekka Rinne is an 81. I know Pekka Rinne retired, he's older. But even Rinne is better than him. Holtby an 82. Holtby's falling off a cliff. But whatever, Perron at 34, 8 mil. He's elite, supposedly. I mean, he's pretty good. He's a good player. Ryan Polak, 6.825 for 5. I'm looking at defensemen. Seth Jones, 6.9. Ekholm, 5.3 at 38. No, wait, did I see that? No, he's 32. Giordano's 38. Subban wants 4.6. Just going through all these names here and just trying to figure out if there's anything I can try to get these guys on my team to help out. Klingberg is 29, 6.125. Only an 84. And he's a top 4 defenseman. Philip Forsberg, 8.72. I mean, I think he's worth like 6, 7 at most. Let's see. Let's find a trade. I don't know. Try to get more cap space in here. I got 5.85 mil. Time to get rid of some boys. If I want to sign some of these big fish out here. All right, Brandon Lemieux. I think you might be on the move, even though I just signed you. 13 trades: Arizona, Chicago, Columbus, Detroit, Edmonton, Florida, Minnesota, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh. All 7th rounders. Try to take something else in Pittsburgh. Maybe a better pick. I don't want a 7th. I want like a 6th or a 5th. You guys gonna give it to me or no? They rejected it. Looks like I'm stuck with 7th round picks. It tells you something about Lemieux's value. And they accepted it. Or maybe it's because it's before the season starts and these guys lose a lot of value. But whatever. Just trying to get these guys out there and go. I'm not trading in the big players like the Tarasenkos. He got 26 and 30. Pretty good, I think. Landeskog 7-8, 14 and 44. I mean, he's elite though. I mean, he only played like 15 minutes of ice time. Wow. Taylor Hall 35 and 30, only 65 points. 25-32 for Couture. Yeah, Eklund's on the big squad with a 76 overall. So he's going to be playing with the big boys next year. So we got our Couture and Eklund centers. That's good. Ho-Sang plays center. Gaudette, Bolduc. He's in the minors. Jonathan Drouin. Decisions on him, but let's see what else is there. Clefborn 4.17 for an 82, 28-year-old. Jurgensen 28, 2.2 mil. Center and left wing. You're expandable now. 8 and 16, 24 points, 13 minutes. See if I can find something to get rid of you. Five, six, 7 draft picks so far. You are the weakest link, Jurgensen. You're going to be off the team. I just got to find the right team in the East most likely to send you off to. Doesn't seem, nothing else is changing here. It's like every team wants him, but they're giving, a 4th and 7 from Tampa and Toronto. And Winnipeg. Those are the only 2 teams that seem to offer me something good. 5th and 6th from Boston. 4th and 7th. Alright, you're going to Winnipeg. I broke my own rule. It's supposed to go east. Shit happens. It's late. I'm going to make some mistakes when it's late at night. Ryan Pollock, let's go. Let's offer this guy a contract. Only Edmonton's interested right now. He wants 6.825 over 5 years. An 88 overall. I'm going to try to lowball him a little bit, but not too much. I'm hoping he takes it. Hopefully this guy sees that we're a contender, that we got some big fish here, and he wants to join us. All right, let's simulate. It's the next day. I mean, advance to the next day. Wow. Slowly but surely we're getting there. No, Bellemare accepted the job. He wants to be our scout. So, welcome back to the team. I sent you somewhere. I don't know where, but you're going to go somewhere. Actually, the computer's going to do it for you. Schultz has signed the contract. Ristolainen in Pittsburgh. Nuchkin's kind of the Islanders. Nina Ryder, Minnesota, and the Kings as a Banachad. Maple Leafs, Troy Stetcher. Penguins get Rask. I don't think it's the goalie. Maybe Victor Rask. And Domi signed with Nashville. So, and Chris Tierney, the one we had, went to Columbus. New Jersey signed Brandon McNabb. Marcus Nicotuvara signed with the Devils as well. Alex Galchenyuk in Tampa on a 1 year. Derek Ryan in Tampa. And Booner has signed with Columbus. Boone Jenner. The Flyers, Nick Cousins. Francoul goes to Tampa Bay. Maroon has signed with St. Louis again. And Ryan Pollock is now being pursued by the Flames. Seth Jones to Detroit, possibly. Canucks in the market for Ryan Pollock. Matthias Ekholm to the Blackhawks, possibly. Giordano, Troshak. Some big names getting attention. I think it's pretty cool that this shows up. He went back to the Islanders. He didn't even go anywhere but the Islanders. Damn it. Should have overpaid a little bit. You guys want Leah Sanderson? No, I'm not trading. I just got him. I know you want to give me 4th and a 5th. I would gladly take it. But I paid a little too much for him. So I'm going to try to bring up his value before I even trade him. Alright, let's see what other defensemen we can get after here. PK Subban, 33.4625. I know his game is diminishing in New Jersey. He's done a couple of mistakes too. I think he got fined for slashing or tripping Zagros from Anaheim. I don't know what the hell he's doing. The other day, I think he did something to another player. He's been in the news a couple times with some tripping calls against him. Don't want that. Tony DeAngelo, no thank you. I think I'm going too far down now. Letang's value dropped to 8.35. Nobody's paying him 10 mil. I remember the first day he was at 10 mil. That's what he wanted. He's not getting it. He's dropped his ask. Hampus Lindholm, 85 is 28. 5'3". Give you 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Only Edmonton, again, is still interested. 5 years. Give you a little bit of a bump in price. I mean, in years. Hopefully this guy takes it, because this will be a huge, huge upgrade to our defense. Let's just skip some days. Again, Anderson and Sundqvist for 4th and a 5th. No. He actually went to Edmonton. Those bastards got him. I was trying to get him, but congrats, Edmonton. McNabb in New Jersey for the 2nd and the 7th. You just had McNabb. You just grabbed him. Now you're selling him off already? It's bad business. It's going to make you look bad in New Jersey. players are not going to want to come to you. I mean, you guys already have a tough time attracting free agents. I mean, you got Dougie Hamilton, but you can't be doing that. You can't trade away players you just signed. It's bad look for you. 19 minutes, top 4 defender, 16 points, 24 minus 12, 31 years old, 6'4" for an 82-year-old. Not loyal at all. But he does what he needs to do to win or be on a winning team. Yeah, I don't need that type of attitude here. Let's see if we can get something else here. And Matthias Ekholm, 9.45 million. He's making more than Jack and Nico. Wow. Man, I know he's pretty good. All right, Ty Smith's only 0.865. A 22-year-old. Let's see if we can bring Smith over here for this. Might have to add a little bit more to make it a little bit even, to say. Two seconds and a seventh. I think it's 2 seconds for Smith. And maybe a third to sweeten the pot. And they did accept. So that's pretty good. Alright, back into the free agency, see if there's anything else. Or try to get anybody. We have 7.89 million in cap space now. Let's try to get somebody else to. Letang is now 7.825. He's dropping his price because he's not getting anyone trying to pay him that much. And I don't blame the other teams. Nobody wants to pay that much money for a guy that's 30-something years old on the decline. Even Dustin Brown, 37 years old, wants 6.3 million. That's insane. Now we're going to take a look at the forwards. Maybe there's something here that we can, pick up to bolster our depth. Phil the Thrill, 3.15 for him. No, I'm sorry, 3.57 for a 34-year-old sniper. He's got no teams interested right now. Spezza has 2 teams interested. Interesting. All right, let's look at the goalies. We really gotta get a goalie, man. I'm like slacking over here, forgetting about it. It's getting later and later in the night. Not even really paying attention. And yeah, I gotta get a goalie. He's 80 overall. And then I still can't believe Wedgwood. 86 for a backup. He's really not a starter. Ansi Rance is not bad. Lankinen, he's actually not that, but 27-year-old. 83, wants 1.625. Doesn't seem like there's anybody interested in him right now. Maybe this guy will sign with us. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Nylander. Alexander Nylander. Maybe this guy will want to sign with. Oh, he's an RFA, so I'm not even going to bother. I'm not giving up picks. Senishin. 25-year-old. Elite meeting potential, 7.5. Let's offer this guy a contract. Alright, he'll get back to me. Honka. This guy RFA? Oh, he's a UFA. Alright, I gotta sign this guy too. A Honka, 21-year-old defenseman. 0.75 for 3 years. That you gotta sign with this team. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Now all of a sudden Perron has no overall. There's question marks next to it. Before it showed 82 in the beginning. Now he's got question marks. and his price has dropped to 6.475. That's interesting. Huh. How is he question mark? 20 goals to 43. 48 minutes. 48 penalty minutes. Round percent matches well any room. So he's a good player to get. But I don't want to dish out 6.47 just for one player like that. But kind of tempted. Trying to give him a little low ball. Only the San Jose Sharks are interested in him right now. 6.125. Maybe 6 mil. What do we got to lose? 6 mil for this guy. I have a feeling I'm going to lose him. If it happens, it happens. Man, it's not meant to be. So can't get too upset about that. He went with the rain. Jeez. That's what you asked for, 0.75. And you're saying I didn't give you enough? Come on. Capitals now want Leah Sanderson. No thanks. He wouldn't get enough playing time with us, but he went to New Jersey. Okay. Sorry about that. And Perron ended up going to San Jose. Senishin actually signed with us. Now they want Sundqvist, the Panthers. They want to give us some draft picks in the 4th round. All right, yeah, we're kind of slacking here, boys. We got to get some goals. We got to get some defensemen. And again, it's getting really late. I don't even know how long this video's been going on for. But it's probably been a while now. But whatever, we're gonna push through. We're almost at the end. I'm gonna offer Holtby a contract. Colorado's wants his services for a 32-year-old, 82 overall with a 32-year overall. All right, he's gonna get back to us. Let's see what he says. Advanced the day. We're already in July 14th, going into the 15th. He appreciates it, but he went with Colorado. All right. Okay, Holtby. You're in Colorado. That's fine by me. All right, let's go to the goalie. Tuukka Rask, 6.275. $1.15 for Wedgwood. Again, I'm just baffled at that. An 86-year overall for Wedgwood. EA must really not see him play. I mean, he had a couple of great games, a couple of decent games throughout his career, but nothing that stands out that makes him, an excellent goalie. I mean, he's good. He's a good backup. Great AHL goalie, and we're gonna offer Tuukka Rask some money to join our team. See how he hopefully accepts. Maybe sees that we got a stacked team. Like, yeah, I want to join these guys. He goes to Buffalo. What the hell? Buffalo of all teams? You go to Buffalo now? Now I'm getting upset and angry at these guys. These guys don't want to come here. I get I'm a franchise, new franchise, but you guys can be the face. You guys can be that one specific person. All right, so the next one I got to look for here. Merzlikins is not bad. I mean, 3.9. 85. Screw it. We're going for it. I got to overpay now. And I don't want to overpay. Giving this guy more money. And I'm hoping he signs with me. He accepted our offer. Welcome to the team, Merzlikins. I overpaid for you, but you're on the team now. So Subban signs with the Panthers, and that's about it. I think that's pretty much it. Let's take a quick look. So New Jersey acquired 2003 second, 2003 second, and a 2003 third from us to get, and we got Ty Smith. We acquired a 2004 round Winnipeg, 2007 Winnipeg, and we gave him Zergensen. So now, let's see if there's anything else I can do. Round up this team here. Finalize anything. I remember Krebs was available at one point last season, so I figured, hey, why not? I know he's supposedly a good prospect for them. So I'm going to try my luck. They want 2/3. You know what? I'm just going to say screw it and do it. We're going to just go through the lineups here and the captains. Yeah, Ovechkin the captain, Landeskog and the other guy stays the same. Just going to look at some lineups here. But yeah, I mean, this video is going to be pretty much coming to an end soon. Because I think it's over an hour, right? And I do apologize if it is. I really got lost in here and got carried away. And I hope you guys, are still around watching it and really enjoying it. I know it's a long video. But again, I really appreciate if anybody's still watching and hanging around. And again, if you're new here, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. Just to help out my channel, to keep the content going, and to help with YouTube's algorithms. Even if you guys just watch 5 minutes, I'd appreciate it. And subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. It helps out the channel, like I mentioned before. In the next video, we're going to go into episode 5. And we're just going to go into the regular season again. And hopefully this time, get into the playoffs. I mean, looking at this team with Couture, Eklund, Krebs as our 3 centers with Ovechkin, Tarasenko, Hall, Landeskog, Druin, and Saad, rounding up the top 9. I think this team is definitely playoff bound this year. Clefbaum and Dermott are scratched. And I honestly don't see a reason why this team can't go far. Why this team can't get into the playoffs. If goaltending sticks out, if they play like they were supposed to play, we're going to be up there. We got Jake Bean, Ty Smith, Connor Murphy, Sammy Nico, Hayden Fleury, and Ryan Murray as our defensemen. Hopefully these guys can light it up. We got all greens there, so this is great. But again, I'm really looking forward to the season starting. I think we're going to do good. I believe this is a playoff team. And I think Ovechkin is going to lead the league again for our team. Not the league, but it's going to be our main point getter for us. Defenseman-wise, I think Ty Smith will definitely be up there. He sets up Ovi on his office. That should be lights out points for him. But we're going to go and say, hey, this is going to be a playoff team. This is going to be a team that's destined to make a run in the playoffs, make some noise. I believe the small additions we've added here, hopefully these guys, grow into better role players, and that they grow. And here's our AHL team. Hopefully Leah Sanderson starts to pick it up over there, and Studnik with Kiro and ABB and Shvechnikov and Sashizin can do wonders and get this thing going. I don't have my other rookies because they're still probably playing the CHL, but it's all good. It's all good. So again, guys, I really am happy to bring this content to you. And if it went a little longer, like I mentioned, I'm sorry. I'm just babbling on here now. It is late at night, and I'm doing this video. But yeah, we're going to be cutting the video soon here. And I'm just trying to get these lines either zeroed out or +1s. And we're going to continue for episode 5. I'm going to try to get out either this week or early next week. I know I've been putting out videos about once a week for Be a Pro and a franchise series also once a week. So look out for those. I'm going to leave some other end videos so you can click on if you haven't seen my Be a Pro series. We were in the finals. I'm going to be uploading that video as well for the European Championship game just before we get drafted. I haven't done that yet, but I did play the finals. I have to put it together, and I'm going to upload it as soon as it's done. And, we're going to do what we need to do and try to get into the playoffs. win a cup. That's the goal. We got the team, we got the money, we got the players, and I got you guys here to support. And I love bringing content out to you guys. So we're pretty much coming to the end. I finished all the lineups best as I could as I'm talking to you guys. Looks like a preseason versus Vancouver. This is where I'm gonna end the game and the video for this week. So again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, leave a comment if anything, and I greatly appreciate all the support you guys have shown me by leaving comments, leaving likes, and even subscribing. So without further ado, I'm going to wish you guys all a good night, and I'll see you guys on the next video. All right, guys, take care, and look out for episode 5 coming out in the near future, within a week or so. All right, take care.